only X premium subscribers have access to SMS text. That's how I got fucking hacked.
Yeah, I got a story to tell. I know they want me to fail. If they throw me into a cell, I know wife she paying the bill. Cause I can afford to be quiet. My city is dying and children are crying. Be alert, not devour. The enemy's prowling you just like a lion. But we got the keys, I promise you. Hold on to the peace inside of you. No, I'm not alone. You got an army who follows you.
Oh my goodness. So about a couple of days ago, my account on Twitter was hacked. Yeah, I know, right? I had the two-factor authentication, I think, on my thing, but I think they updated their security. Like, you know how when you get an update of like updated information on a website or updated information about, you know, something that you've subscribed to or whatever. And I didn't think nothing of it because at the time, just a day before I had got hacked, actually 2 days before I got hacked, there's this image that goes around consistently, like it's various types of accounts grabs it for like engagement and to talk about, you know, just women in general. It's one of my favorite images of myself. It's me in my bedroom. The lighting is just literally the sunlight on me, and it's in my old apartment. So it's gonna be a special image for me. Like I'm probably gonna get that painted. But I'm sharing that because it's like those moments where Black women feel comfortable and we want to share how we feel, or we want to share how we look, or we want to share our joy, or we want to just exist the way that we want to exist. I feel like a lot of people dismiss that feeling and think that it's something that they can buy into or take and use for engagement. I've always consistently said with some of my viral images, because a lot of my selfies go viral, I literally do not care about that part. It's just more so me feeling good in the moment and me sharing those moments. And I'll kind of get into that a little bit later. But it's frustrating that I've consistently told people, if you wanted to use my image, if you wanted to repost my image, please make sure that you let me know, you know, that you're doing it, number one, or just up at the utmost, like ask me if you can do it, because maybe I don't want my image reposted on your timeline because maybe you've got like porn listed, or you've got, you know, some MAGA type tweets and stuff associated with your account. I don't need my image, you know, associated with that. But for the people who consistently say, because I posted it, it's free for anyone else to grab and to use, you're incorrect. I've actually had to sue people. I actually have a cease and desist actively in another state with a young woman who has used my images, and she's actually created a dating profile to where she's like earning money from this. So it's like, you know, y'all, it is as simple as just asking if you can use those images or asking if you can repost them. And when I say no, please respect that no, because it's not as if I wouldn't try to go back and go see. Good luck with trying to, with as many followers as I have in the online community that I have, and I'm so very, very grateful for my online community that I've created. My people gonna tell me, like they're gonna tag me. They're gonna be like, oh, I know Dawn didn't approve this. So it's very, very frustrating to me to try to exist in a space where I've created this community around me, and I've been this person who, you know, I may not be on a Twitter documentary, you know, talking about Black Twitter or what have you, but I'm one of the important voices amongst Black Twitter who pushes the needle, who has made things happen. I've raised over like thousands of dollars for various causes and organizations because of my Twitter account and my Twitter presence. And I've made some changes to how people see things by sharing either my perspective or just shining a light on something that most people aren't necessarily paying attention to. So I think it was very hurtful for me to log in, or try to attempt to log in, honestly, And to know that it was so easy for someone to hack my account when I thought I had done all of the things to protect my account. Once I did learn that it was hacked, the immediate shock wore off like within 5 minutes, because I was like, well, shit, I gotta take my kids to school. Like, what am I gonna do knowing that I gotta get ready to take my kids to school or whatever? And that's when like the calls and the text messages started coming in, because people were like, girl, I know this is not you. Do you know that your Twitter account has been hacked and blah, blah, blah. And I just went on about my day. I think I've actually thought about if and when my account would get hacked, how I would feel. And to be honest with you, I didn't feel the way, because I still knew I had Instagram. I still knew I had YouTube. I still know that, my own personal website is being developed, and it's more than going to get developed because of this situation. But to me, it was just very, very important that whoever hacked it, I did not want them to post things that I would feel so bad about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would just like ruin who I am as a person. So when they changed the handle, when they started posting, about another account that I was able to find and associate with that account, I was like, oh, okay, I've definitely been hacked, because I don't know anything about the shit that they're talking about. I've never talked about Bitcoin. I've never talked about this cryptocurrency shit. Like, if you making money off of that, kudos to you, but I'm not putting my money in some shit I don't understand like that, So the fact that happened had nothing to do with me. So yes, I was hacked. And so into the little small account that says that I'm now trying to grift my followers. Sweetie, all I'm gonna do is tell my followers to send me $5 on Cash App when I get my account back. You know what I'm saying? Because of my pain and suffering, the fuck. And then two, if we're gonna be honest, like, now Twitter has set it up, or I should say X has set it up to where if you do get your account back after you've been hacked, if you do need to do what you need to do to secure your account, you actually have to buy the premium status on this particular platform. And guess what? I'm going to have to pay for that. That's going to be $22 a month, I think it is. And so as far as I'm concerned, it's like a lot of people have to realize someone like me who has done a lot of work, who has done all of the things, who has literally like push the needle in culture, push the needle in history. Like, I've shared some of the most amazing moments, not only just from my life, but just from other people's lives. And I celebrate people consistently whenever I'm on this particular app. I think it's important that people understand how important it is for me to gain it back. And just moments before we started recording today, I kid you not, I had received an email from Twitter yesterday that I totally missed, and I saw it today. And they were able to go in to reassociate my account with my email. And I was able to go in, and for just a few moments, right about like 5 minutes, I was able to gain access back to said account. So I think the most important thing was just for me to say hello to my YouTube channel, to say hello to my people on Instagram who held me down, to say hello to the people on Twitter who did not interact with this particular account and made sure to like let me know, if what type of tweets it was doing or what have you. And luckily, it's not something to where it's like, oh my God, like how could they? But this entire process just reminds me of how we have to learn how to exist beyond social media. Like, people always talk about being transparent, being their authentic selves. And a lot of times that's the content, being transparent and being authentic. When someone like me, I went on about my fucking day. Like, it's like I reported the account as many times as I could. I let them know the email addresses should have been associated with. I let them know, like, I sent in like my driver's license ID. I did all of the things. And it took a while to get to this point, but luckily now, as of like I said a couple minutes ago, I have access back to that account. So I just think it's just really, really important that I just share how that felt, what happened, and why you all should be making sure that your platforms, wherever you are, like your accounts are good. Like make sure you update that, make sure you're secure, make sure if something goes down, like you have a plan in place.
Yeah, I got a story to tell. I know they want me to fail. If they throw me into a cell, I know wife she paying the bill. Cause I can't afford to be quiet. My city is dying and children are crying. Be alert, not devour. The enemy's prowling you just like a lion. But we got the keys, I promise you. Hold on to the peace inside of you. No, I'm not alone. You're not alone. You got an army.